When darkness settles over Britain's royal residencies, history doesn't fade, it stirs. The stones of palaces and castles have witnessed ambition, betrayal, love, and execution. And according to centuries of whispered accounts, some of those who lived and died under the crown never truly left. Nowhere is this more unsettling than the Tower of London. By day it bustles with visitors, but by night it becomes something far older and colder. Guards on patrol have reported hearing footsteps echoing behind them, only to turn and find empty corridors. Keys have rattled in locked doors. Voices have whispered names long forgotten. The tower has served as palace, prison, and execution ground, a place where loyalty could become treason overnight. Its most famous spirit is Anne Boleyn, executed in 1536. She is said to wander the grounds carrying her severed head beneath her arm, appearing pale and silent near Tower Green. Witnesses describe sudden drops in temperature, the scent of iron in the air, and a deep sense of sorrow that lingers long after the apparition fades. Anne is not alone. Sir Walter Raleigh is believed to pace his former cell, endlessly retracing the years he spent imprisoned. Darker still are the legends of the princes in the tower, young Edward V and his brother Richard. Guards have whispered of hearing children's laughter at night, and of seeing small figures darting through shadows where no children should be. One sentry, centuries ago, reportedly collapsed after seeing a glowing apparition advance toward him with outstretched hands. He survived, but refused to speak of what he saw ever again. At Windsor Castle, the haunting feels more restrained, but no less real. The castle has been continuously occupied for nearly 1,000 years, and its corridors seem to remember every monarch who passed through them. Queen Elizabeth I is said to haunt the library, gliding between shelves in full Tudor dress. Staff have reported doors locking themselves, books falling without explanation, and footsteps echoing through rooms that were securely closed for the night. Some believe her spirit lingers, still guarding the legacy she fought so fiercely to protect. King George III, whose reign was marked by episodes of severe mental illness, is also said to wander Windsor's chambers, muttering to himself in moments unseen. Those who encounter the presence describe not fear, but deep unease, as if witnessing a private suffering that never ended. Along the Long Walk, stretching away from the castle, shadowy figures have been seen standing silently in the mist. They never approach. They simply watch. In Scotland, the stories grow quieter, and somehow more disturbing. At Balmoral Castle, nestled deep within the Highlands, a young servant died suddenly in the 19th century. Soon after, Queen Victoria herself reportedly saw his apparition wandering the castle. Rather than dismiss the sighting, she ordered that his room be left untouched. Since then, staff and guests have claimed to see a young man standing at windows, gazing out toward the hills. Doors open without explanation. Footsteps echo in empty halls. Many report the feeling of being watched, not with menace, but with quiet sadness. Even royal traditions carry a chill. When a monarch dies, an ancient sequence of events begins immediately, rehearsed decades in advance, coded, timed, and executed with near-ritual precision. Bells toll in exact patterns. Messengers deliver carefully worded phrases unchanged for centuries. Some believe these protocols exist not only for order, but to maintain balance, and to prevent misfortune from taking hold. The crown jewels themselves are said to be cursed. Many were seized through conquest, soaked in blood, or taken from fallen rulers. Legend warns that wearing them incorrectly invites tragedy, perhaps explaining why their handling is governed by rules as old as the monarchy itself. Even Buckingham Palace has its shadows. Staff have spoken of hearing knocks on doors late at night, only to find empty corridors. A monk is said to haunt one wing, a remnant of the land's distant past as a monastery. His shadow has been seen crossing walls where no figure stands. Why so many ghosts? Perhaps because monarchy is built on power, and power leaves echoes. Wars fought in its name. Lives ended in its shadow. Promises broken behind velvet curtains. The palaces are magnificent, but they are also witnesses. And witnesses remember. The royal family has never openly confirmed these tales, but they have never denied them either. Because some secrets are too old, too heavy, and too restless to be dismissed. When the lights go out in Britain's great palaces, the past may still be awake, waiting patiently in the dark.